After filling up the pack in town with another week's worth of food, I hit the trail once again for the second leg of the journey, 300 kilometres between Collie and Northcliffe. I'll be walking into the night again to get to the next camp, so I'll kind of double hut for the next little bit. So it's a bit of a longer day today, but then the next couple of days should be a bit more chill. That way, Bibb south, back onto the unknown. Just bumped into a guy who was training for an ultra. He's going for a jog. Be great little track. Just keeps going up and up and up and up. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. So I've just stopped just outside of Collie to have my dinner, and consists of a radix meal, which I've not had. I've carried them all this way, you know, 1/3 of the way basically, and not had one yet. Now bear in mind, this is my first impression, but also it's cold soaked, so I haven't done the, obviously it's a bit runny. I should have put less water in, but this is the pesto, and I have cold soaked it, so it's not been cooked. Which the rice looked like it needed cooking, but it... No, it's good. It's actually really tasty. So, yeah, I would have this again and actually put the right amount of water in and be good. It means like I don't have to cook dinner when I get to camp at like 8 PM, so... Well, that was a really quick and easy dinner. I didn't even have to cook it. Went down a treat, 800 calories or whatever it is, 700 calories. So I just got into bed, but it's like 9 o'clock. And I'm, ready to go to sleep. I just left the hut. A bit of a late start. I had to like pack some breakfast and stuff, like repackage it so that it would fit nicely in my pack. And we're just descending down into a nice stratified layer of cold air, so that's okay. The plan is hike to the next hut, and then I should get there at about lunchtime, refill on water and all that, and then head another 20 k's down to the next hut. My lens is a bit foggy now, but what a weird little section of bush. So there must be some plantation or something, like state foresty plantation behind there. But then this section's been cleared or blown over or something, and then they've planted new stuff. So must be like an old mine site or like a dam or something out there. I haven't properly done my research, so I don't know, but pretty barren. I think it might be a dam. Dam's pretty low, huh? So I did some experimentation this time. So I went into Coles and I had to go buy some more muesli. But I bought chia seeds and powdered peanut butter, and then kind of some dates, and then chopped up the dates and mixed them in with a couple bags. Let's go. Wow, just look at those bags. I must not be sleeping very well. I know I'm not sleeping very well, but that's not a great look. Second coffee. Great work. Not the quickest of mornings, but that's okay. As long as I'm at the next hut, roughly around 12 o'clock, have lunch, fill water, keep walk. You know, 40 k's, and then hopefully I, get there around dark, and that's a good day. So this is not pee. I am now on the olive oil game train, I guess. So olive oil, put a few extra calories into each meal that I'm making, just add it at the end. It's going to make my washing up a bit harder. Also lime Coca-Cola, I had to try it. It's not very good. So talk about multitasking. I'm trying my luck at Instagram reels because I think they're kind of fun. Gives me a reason to stumble over my own feet because I'm not looking where I'm going. And I enjoy the process of editing, so I thought, why not? And it's easier than I thought on my phone, like on the go, so. It's kind of strange to see grass. I just saw some ladies coming down the hill and they warned me that there was a possum in the next hut. Shouldn't be an issue because I'm going to the one after it anyway, but... Now it's time for a bit of a road walk by the looks of it, and I go past the Balingup pub, which is... Over there, that's the Balingup pub. That's where the Bibb track comes onto. This is where it's going. At least I'm doing this train section in the daytime and not at night like the other time. I was not. And it was more wet as well. So it feels like a bit of a stitch up. We walked down the hill from over there somewhere, then walked through the valley, along here, and then we've come up this hill all on the road. I mean, which I get because it's private property and you can't just hike on through, but whew. But in fairness, it is the first proper road walk, so there's a car coming. Okie dokie, looks like single track again. After a bunch of road walking, enter a new national park. And the hut is about 4 k's away, I think. Down the hill we go. Nice little viewpoint. Don't get many of these. Clear of trees. I think the hut must be up that way somewhere, but I don't know. Not criticising or anything, but I just want you to take note of, this is the age column here. That's me. I just want you to take note of the ages as we go up. "27 from Germany," I think I saw that person. 28. Yeah, so what do we think? Average age about 65? Yeah, so I can see this going really well. What a funny name. Noggerup. I think I'm going back over there onto the trail and then up. Yeah, I found coming into camp after dark at 7, 8 o'clock, I'm too amped up from walking that that I can't really sleep well, and I don't get the opportunity to do foot care or sometimes eat properly and stuff. So yeah, better to have less rest during the day and then more rest in the afternoon. I'm working hard, they're crazy, man. What? So I wonder if it'll send me straight back up that or not. It's not really in the nature of this trail to just go straight up and down on fire tracks, but I just came down something like this, so maybe we'll be going up it as well. So we've just been tracking kind of along a fire track, kind of up and down and up and down. Similar to Alps walk sort of style stuff, but at least here the ups and downs are only like, you know, between 20 and 40 meters of like vertical elevation. So I think over there it's cleared. Over this way there's a mountain. So apart from the deforested cleared land just on the horizon there and the dirt motorbike tracks, the trail is fairly more rugged due to this fiery growth. And yeah, not bush bashing, but like, yeah, I'd say it's the least groomed section of trail so far, which is nice. I'm kind of like 1 or 2 k's away from the hut. I've been following motorbike tracks for like the last 20 k's. Like they've torn up, it's all torn up here from motorbike stuff, but it looks like they come regularly maybe. So another morning's night hiking. It's 6 o'clock, so it's only going to be dark for another hour, but rocked up to camp, set up my tent. It was a really dry night, which was actually kind of good, so I was able to dry my tent out. I was wondering, what's that noise? It sounds like a bit ethereal and weird, and then I stopped and I listened, and it was cows. When we have been near industry, yeah, it's been mining, so it's an interesting, different sound, I guess, to hear in the morning. Oh, this is infused with last night's dinner as well, and it needs more water. Yum. I'd filled up my water bottles at camp, and I was wondering in the dark with the red light why it was so foamy. This would be why it's so foamy. So I've been doing like about 40 k's a day, I think, for the last 4 days, and I'm just getting real tired. My feet are fine in the mornings till about lunchtime, and then I stop for lunch, and then after about 2 hours of hiking they get real sore, understandably. That's the sort of pace I think I want to do for the rest of the trip, just to speed things up a little bit, I guess. Like, but it does mean that I'll walk for like an hour in the morning in the dark, and then about 2 hours in the evening in dark. I kind of wish I had slightly more daylight. It would make things a lot easier, but then I wouldn't have the cool temperatures like this. So I'm going into Balingup. Yeah, I don't really need to resupply. I might buy some salami or something, and maybe some peanut butter. But apart from that, yeah, but then the next section down into the Donnelly River and then on to Pemberton looks really good. I'm about another 10 k's out of town, out of Balingup, and then so another 2 hours roughly of walking for me, roughly. Nice rolling hills in grass rather than in trees, so it's it's a change and some variety, which is nice. I have not had to walk through blackberries once this whole trip, which is yeah, really nice. Really nice. Anywhere in New South Wales you do a hike, you're bound to come across some kind of blackberry somewhere. Unlike in America, we walk around the pine forests and not through them. I'm not sure if some of these are like privately owned. I mean, I guess that makes sense, right? There's like a fence running down and we just walk by the side of it. I guess they tear up the inside of it too frequently to build a trail. Looks like we've entered pine forest country now. We got a bridge going over the river, which is cool. Just kind of like on the edge of the pine forest and all the pine needles. I guess I'm keen to get back to Oregon and go hike. Hike on the PCT. This is great. That is some mega rope swing. That's really cool. But yeah, this has been fantastic, this little walk in. Pine trees and just, I don't know, it's nice. This would have been a much cuter spot to leave my book. Second coffee. Thumbs up to that place. Alright, back on trail. Well, spent a lot of time at the Green Man, which was great. Yeah, they put up with my smell. Like, it was cheap. It was good. I had 2 coffees for the afternoon hiking. Yeah, I really enjoyed that town. Very different to Collie. Much smaller, little cute, artsy type of town. There's still 16 Ks for me to go. Oh shit. I need to... 16 Ks for me to go this afternoon. And it's 1:30, so it's going to be roughly 4 hours. So I'll be there at about 5:30-ish. So maybe I'll be done before it gets dark. What a lovely little town. You hungry? So I've ascended up out of Balingup, up on a like a road. Now we're just following a train track that kind of goes along. It's a bit hot in the afternoon, but wow, this is really cool. The Bruce Trail, I never heard of it. Yeah, this 60-kilometer section is twinned with a section of the Bruce Trail. I'm not sure if that means like the trail markers are the same or that it's like actually the same thing. But check out this. Our first long view in a long time. I wonder where Mount Blackwood is. Have a look at that. It's a pretty good little view. Down to the Donnelly River, I guess, into that valley down there. Yeah, check that out. That's pretty good, huh? That's pretty good. So this is Mount Jones Dam. Yeah, I think it's an old kind of tin mine. nice afternoon uphill walking to get to Blackwood Camp, I think. I'm hoping to get there for sunset because it should be a nice sunset. When the Bibb gives you a view, you gotta take it. That's my motto now. You always gotta stop and have a look-see because you never know when you're gonna see a landscape again. So Mount Blackwood is kind of my campsite where I'm going to is kind of up and over the back of that hill a little bit. So I was a little bit wrong. I thought we'd be going up there, but we're actually going up here into the pine forest, which is cool. Into the pines, and I wonder where we go. When the Bibb gives you a view. So I'm just descending off the back of Mount Blackwood. As I'm going down, I can feel it getting colder and colder and colder. So, but it's alright. Trail markers. Down we go. Down we go. To the river below. But man, what a sunset yesterday, hey? That was probably the best sunset on trail so far. Just walked through this private property. Bibbulmun trekkers accepted. They have provided some trail magic, which is cool. And it's got some apples in it. How lovely. How lovely. So I've got myself an apple. That's my breakfast. Bit of a road walk this morning. Nothing like a bit of a road walk in the morning. Sun is slowly rising. Basically most of the way up the hill here, and then yeah, beautiful little sunrise, lots of smoke in the area. I think a few people do burn-offs like farmer. So we're on some single track now. Up the hill and far away. More road walking. Lucky me! Some single track, yay. Let's go. So this takes us down to Gregory Brook campsite. Which is in about 2 k's. Well, that toilet looks very shiny and new. This whole This whole campsite, I just went down there and signed the book, and then keep going. So yeah, it looks very new. Trail came from down there, and I'm assuming it just keeps going this way. More single track, very nice. Very nice. One last quick stop before lunch. It's 11:10. I just have some rocks and stuff in my shoes I got to get out and before I start blistering. But yeah, my shoes they're starting to die. I'm always impressed by how these beef-free wraps like stick together. I'm having yeah, salami and wraps and maybe some rice crackers and Nutella and maybe some tuna. Yeah, I know. I just get like I get emotional, really emotional when I'm hot and sweaty and tired and like not happy. I know that it's from being hungry. I don't have enough daylight to do 40 k's a day. Anyway, sorry. I need to eat and then I'll be more happy. This is like a 4-drive accessible campsite. So, I don't know, it's not the nicest hut either. I'd definitely recommend going to that other hut that I was just at than this. I thought this was the main place. But come to another intersection of the Mundbiddy. So the Willow Springs, I guess, would be popular for that. Oh, look at this. This is like full-on groomed trail. Oh, it's like the PCT, nice and smooth and winding. Now I'm partially aware that this is just the food I've eaten still hasn't digested yet, but I just feel rushed all the time to do 40 k's because I want to get to Donnelly village before like the cafe shuts and like get some food or get a pack of chips or something. I don't know, it would help if I had a proper map where I could see the distances properly and stuff, but we've come to the end of the Bruce Trail, the Friendship Trail or whatever, and we've entered into a totally new type of forest. It's these really huge, I guess, gum trees or something, I don't know. But they're not the Jarrah forest anymore, they're like really tall and like very big trees. Look, it's baby emus. Good evening. This is the hut in the old school. There's a guy next door. We've got one to ourselves, which is nice. Apparently the possums like it here. So, yeah, let's set up my stuff, go to bed, and then get up 5 o'clock and go again. Left a little later at just on 6 o'clock. Yeah, we'll just be doing this until morning as per usual. Stop and find somewhere nice for breakfast. Donnelly River was really nice. Yeah, there was a possum that kept bugging the hut and it was a bit annoying. So I think I've realized what I'm bad at when hiking. Sleep. I'm a really terrible sleeper. And I've had pretty bad sleep for the last 2 nights. As you can tell, fuck. I just looked and checked my, plan, I guess. And I should be on the coast by this time next week, or in 6 days, so that's a good feeling. Yeah, I'm just gonna enjoy my coffee and then keep walking, because what else can you do? Lunch here at One Tree Bridge by the Donnelly River. Yeah, it's kind of busy, but I had a swim. It's nice. Just splayed out all my crap all over the, main walking track, which is fine. Hello. Alright, so I've had a bit of a wash, which was really nice. Pretty cold. I've been hiking today with Chris, who I met at Donnelly River. Yeah, we're both going to whatever campsite is next, I forget. Yeah, lovely walking by the river, which is quite nice. Actual flowing water. I don't know, it looks a bit like too churned up and fast flowing for the amount of rain we've had. I don't know if that's natural. We're walking on a section of where the Mundabiddy and the Bibb kind of converge, so this is cycle path and footpath. One other thing that I forgot to mention is that we officially passed the halfway point. Apparently there was supposed to be some marker somewhere, but I didn't see a trail marker anyway indicating 100, or, halfway or whatever. But yeah, halfway. Feels like we're on the home straight now. See this cut track here? It kind of befuddles me. So this must have been something other than a hiking trail before, obviously. But I wonder what, some mining or something. And then it comes out onto this. Oh, Albany, 500 and... Oh, so this is the halfway point. There's even like a selfie... Good morning. Just left boarding house hut. Onwards to Beavis. So we're just continuing down the Donnelly River. Yeah, just following the river along through the trees and some kind of smoky sort of fog. No real sunrise to speak of, just kind of a misty, foggy morning. It's a bit rickety as well. Thanks, tree. Wow. Yeah, this kind of reminds me of the Alps walk. Trudging through a kind of cold, misty morning with lots of like wet bark and stuff on the ground. Descending down into the Donnelly River again. Bunch of switchbacks for the first time, which is cool. No switchbacks on this side. Beavis hut. Right down. Just having some second breakfast at 11 o'clock. I couldn't finish it off this morning, so I'm having it now. Make coffee and then continue on. It's a big tree stump. It's quite a big tree stump. It's my walking pole. Walking on like a proper fire trail at the moment. It's been cleared and I'm not exactly sure where it goes, but we've left the Donnelly River and we're heading towards Beedelup campsite now. So we've come to a fork in the road. So it's like 2 k's shorter by the looks of it, down to here, and then we go around and then it kind of hooks back up and then keeps going down. That's my planned campsite. There's the exit. This is the track. Good for eating. There we go. But we've come into the back into town basically. Yeah. 20 k's out of town. Infrastructure's back. Yeah. What does it say? Maximum of 5 people. Good morning. It's another lovely morning night hike. Just leaving Beedelup campsite and heading to Pemberton. So that's always good fun, getting into town. Do a bit of shopping. Have some coffee. I am the frog. I am on the footpath. I am easy to squish, but I am happy. I am one more frog. I am also on the path, and I am easy to squish, but I also am happy. Just having breakfast by one of the roads here. Probably about, I don't know, almost halfway to Pemberton. Foggy this morning. The trail is really easy going. Fairly flat. Look at the wood here. It's so lush. Been traversing around this dam for, I don't know, 20 minutes. I'm not far from Pemberton, so we won't stop. Oh, and there he is, Chris. It's quite a nice easy walk into town on a good road. And the river is just there, so it's quite pleasant. Wowee. Can't believe that that was allowed. That's crazy. Alright, so back on the Bibb track. Just left Pemberton. I filled up on like one snack and like a little bit more breakfast. I'll stop in at Northcliffe tomorrow and see what's there. But I'm heading to Warren campsite tonight. I've just kind of, well, I haven't locked it in yet, but I've figured out my itinerary. And I want to go and do the Cape to Cape as well, which should be nice. It'll be a bit kind of rushed and stuff as per usual, but yeah, with the Cape to Cape, a few people have said, oh, you know, it's real pretty and nice, and I don't see myself coming back over here, you know, anytime soon, so do that too. When the Bibb gives you a view, you gotta take it. It's not too bad. Kind of sunset sort of time. Little sheepies in the distance over there. You can hear the lambs. Bah, bah. Looks like the trail goes to the end and then up the hill. So I'll get a better view up there, but it'll be backlit by the sun, so. There is a camel just over there.
This person, past Christian, 24th of May.
Alright, this is the River Road Bridge. There we go, that's better, look at that. So we're on the River Road Bridge, which I just had to turn my head torch up for, otherwise you wouldn't be able to see anything. But yeah, it goes on for, I don't know, a good little bit. Oh, there's some kangaroos down there. It'd be nice to do it in the day, but here we are. It's alright. I get a good view with my head torch. I mean, there's a little bit of water in the river at the moment. Not a heap. Pretty misty sort of morning. Good morning. Just finished off breakfast. Feel a lot better after having some coffee and some oats. Still walking alongside the Warren River. So yeah, pleasant walking, fairly easy going, a little bit of ups and downs, and then there's like Moors Crossing picnic area or something up ahead. Alright, I'm probably missing something, but temporary bus stop, just in the middle of this hill. It's a bus stop sign. It's weird. It says measurement of log, girth 5.2 I guess, and length 18.2. Crazy. It's a proper road here. Look at that. The track continues on like down here. There's some kind of burn off happening like right here. I don't see any. Oh, there's a tractor or some shit down there. Oh, and there's people in high vis. Okay, so they know what's up. But there's some kind of burn off happening right here, which is why there's all smoke. Makes sense. Schafer campsite. It was really nice, but because I'm heading into Northcliffe now, I think it's about another 15 k's. I don't have time to stop and swim. Yeah, town days take up a little bit more time. I want to send some postcards off. I need to like buy a little bit more food and then keep going. So can't stop here, but there'll be plenty of other beaches and places to stop along the way. There's one to recommend the friends though. Schafer. Well, we've entered some sandy dune, well not dunes, but like sandy territory. And the vegetation has changed dramatically again to just these smaller shrubby coastal sort of stuff. Onwards, a bit of road walking. Right, so just had a quick chat to the couple walking north, and they reckon it's about an hour and 10 minutes to get into town. I don't know, I might just beeline it into town and then have lunch, have a late lunch there, rather than stop for 40 minutes and eat here and then keep going. So I'll have a snack and then keep going, I think. But yeah, just been walking this road, bunch of cows. I walked into town in the afternoon heat with an empty stomach, thinking about food at the noodle house and what food I'm gonna buy from the general store. Excited for the next leg of the journey, from Northcliffe to Albany. Keen for some sand dunes and coastlines. That looks good. Yes, vegetables and coffee is good.